Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Thank goodness someone's organized enough to have a pen. Now you're going to write the note in a way that you can read it or I can read it.
Yep, totally. You can read that.
Nope.
You can't read that?
We're going to Asda.
Shannon, don't say it aloud. They give it away. Are we live yet? I think we're live. Almost seconds away from being live.
Not on my Facebook, we're not. Oh, yes, we are.
I just need to turn my Wi-Fi off too. See, Kelsey and Jen's there. There we go. Yeah, okay. Hey, you're about to watch the morning show thing, but you have just enough time to butter your muffin, smear your bagel. Sorry, schmear your bagel.
Don't make it worse.
Schmear.
I know. That's better.
Smear? That is good. Smear your bagel, jelly your Timbits, pop your tart, scrape your toast, or go pee. You have like 47 seconds.
That's your family. You make them all work.
My brain has stopped working out here. It's so cold.
What are you talking about?
Let's keep going. Get off my boat.
I genuinely believe we could get John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
I thought the garbage or recycling truck was coming during that, but it wasn't. Don't worry.
What was it?
Don't know. Something I can hear.
I know. Why can't we see it?
I don't know, because it's further down the street. Maybe it is them and they're still just not here yet. It's okay.
Maybe it's a really small truck.
Yeah.
Hey, you're watching the morning show thing. I'm Brittle Star.
I'm Shannon.
These aren't our real names, of course. These are our cutting up foam to stick in the bin names.
I'm a little worried because you use the bread knife to do that, and I don't know how to sharpen a bread knife.
Well, see, the thing is, Shannon, when you're cutting things like foam, you need a serrated edge, ideally.
Yes.
When you just want to cut it, like big bits of it. If you're carving it, you don't want a serrated edge.
Oh, no, it was an appropriate tool for the job you had.
Uh-huh.
Its main tool, however, is cutting bread. And if
Yeah.
you dulled it, because I sharpen our other knives
Yeah.
with the steel thing,
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that with the serrated knife like a bread knife. Can you?
I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea. Come on into the big country kitchen and take a look around.
Will's like, shouldn't the foam be saved for the new beanbag chairs?
It's not that kind of foam. It was a different kind of foam. It was very uncomfortable foam. Unyield. It didn't yield. I get the word yield and wield mixed up often.
They're, in a sense, opposites. One
'Cause
is more
wields-
proactive,
yeah.
one is more holding back.
Is it?
Well, you wield a sword.
Yeah. And how do you yield the sword?
You don't, but you yield at an intersection and let someone else go.
Okay. Come on into the big country kitchen, take a look around. Yes, those are real fieldstone flagstone walls I built with my own two hands. The windowsills are 3.5 to 4 feet thick in places. So if you do have some emotional support tchotchkes and or precious moments, feel free to set them up in a tableau de vie in the windowsills. Remember to take them home, though, after the show, because they are creepy AF. There's over 250 beanbag chairs by the huge walk-in fireplace over there. A number of them from beanbagsrust.com. Actually, it's Beanbags R Us, sorry. We got them in the physical location. Beanbags R Us in the States, before they went into business, got a great deal. The other store-bought ones are from beanbagsrust.ca. Saved the GST. Really, really fantastic opportunity. We held off until that deal was on, and then we got the GST-free ones, which was good, which really screwed up their sales for the month before, but that's okay. And then the rest are homemade beanbag chairs I made by myself using scraps I found lying around the big country kitchen and stuffed with the unclaimed contents of the 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 Lost and Found box. There's a big chair back there for two who like to curl up. Oh, first of all, if you get a homemade beanbag chair, one, they're made with love. Two, If you put your fingers in the seams, it's sticky. Just so you know. You'll be fine. Just wash your hands afterwards. But it's sticky. There's a big chair back there for two who like to curl up and or get it on. And there's 6 rocking chairs over there for those who like to rock.
And Kelsey was a bit concerned because she didn't see Bob. Kelsey will be glad to know Bob is on Twitter.
Whoa.
But he's complaining because the tragedy why he can't be here
Yeah.
is he has to do stuff about his brand new house he's buying.
Got house stuff to do. Frowny face. Hey, Shannon.
Try again.
What did I do?
That was really loud.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Shannon.
Yes?
Let's do roll call.
Okay.
You know what happens in roll call, Shannon?
Yes.
What happens in roll call is you say something nice in the comments like, hey, hi, how are you? Good morning. Then I say your name and you lose your freaking mind. If it's your first time watching, say it's your first time watching, then stand back, dear God, squint your eyes because you do not want this stuff in your eyes. Watch the TMST crew love drizzle down upon you. Like the Coke Mister at Canada's Wonderland. Now hang on. Like the Coca-Cola Mister. Like the Coca-Cola Mister at Sorry, take 4. Like the Coca-Cola Mister at Canada's Wonderland. I have to be ready because there's 3 C's. Coca-Cola Mister at Canada's Wonderland.
Some of them are pretty far apart.
Well, comparatively, maybe. Anyway, Shannon. I'm just letting you know. Okay? Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. Roll call is brought to you by Michael Ford and the Ford Group. Michael Ford and the Ford Group are accountants. They count things. Mostly money. Check them out at thefordgroup.ca. Thefordgroup.ca. We'll count anything, but prefer money. Kelsey's here. Jen's here. Christine, Lisa, Hillary, Annika, Jody.
It is.
Will.
Oh, no. I thought it was Lisa's first time watching. I was like, I recognize that name. It's not.
Jennifer. My mom's here. My mom says, Happy effing G Friday to one and all. She's pretty animated this morning. Cindy's tuning in. Cookies help cats from Ottawa. Jennifer, Judith, Glenda. Her dog met a skunk at 6:10 this morning.
That's your day sorted.
Michelle's tuning in from Aldershot. Lars is tuning in from Vancouver.
Susan's cousin Jeff Freeland is watching.
Oh, hi, Jeff. Lars is tuning in from Vancouver. Jody says she prefers to butter her bagel, but sometimes butters her buns.
Mike is pointing out, he said, is the TV askew? I feel the camera's askew. I think he's right. Look at that. Look at that angle. Looks like the TV's going to fall off the wall.
Let's start sliding this way. Lisa's here. Cindy Lee's here. Mark's here. Matt Blackstock's here. Hey, Matt. Sharon, Sarah, Valerie. Valerie says, good morning. Finally live today. Going to the hospital a little bit later. I hope all is well. If it's work, have a good day at work.
Yep.
If it's you're there for yourself or other reasons, I hope it all goes well. Mike Barrington is here from the Rock. Adri's here from Brazil. Bom dia. He's at the beach, or they're at the beach rather.
I think that's all you do in Brazil, isn't it?
I think that
Walk around
I think
the beach.
Adri's at the beach and enjoying themselves, and I'm Wait, what does that say? Caraguatatuba. Caraguatatuba. I'm probably
Maybe
saying
that's
something
the
really
name of the beach.
Maybe it's something really rude.
Stop saying it.
Okay, probably a good idea. Andrew's here from the middle of the Thousand Islands. That's exciting. Beverly's here from Florida, originally from Canada. Jim's tuning in from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Martin's tuning in from Ottawa. First time joining live from Martin. Hi, Martin. Adam's tuning in from Nova Scotia. Warren's here. Susan's here. She says she counts money too. It doesn't take as long as she'd like. Marcy's here. There's so many. Dale and Sherry are here. Marcy's tuning in from Minnesota, by the way. Tyler's tuning in from Milton. Been to Milton quite a bit.
No, we've been on the 401 through Milton quite a bit.
Yeah, stuck there forever. And Mike's here, and Bob's here. Bob K's here. What's the matter? You don't even have the thing up. Oh, well done, Shannon. And Annika's tuning in from beautiful downtown Nepean.
Oh,
And Doobie Keebler is here.
Nepean's my part of Ottawa.
Keebler is my part of Doobie. Hiya, pals, says Doobie. That sounds like it's so friendly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doobie Keebler says, hiya, pals.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That kind of makes you feel pretty good.
There you go.
Karen's tuning in from Rhode Island as well. And Michael's tuning in from Baltimore, Maryland. There you go. Celine says, have we decided if we're coming up to Sudbury yet? Maybe.
One of us has decided.
Yeah. Doobie's a Canadian in Scotland, by the way. And Jeff is our neighbor is here as well.
Hi, Jeff!
Oh, that's loud.
Thank you so much to the Ford Group and Michael Ford for sponsoring Roll Call. If I didn't say your name, your week is shot, basically. But I might say it later. You never know. And thanks to Michael Ford and the Ford Group. Remember, they're accountants. TheFordGroup.ca. We'll count anything. We prefer money.
All
And
right.
wait, Diva Cassandra is tuning in from Apopka, Florida. We've been to Apopka before.
Have we?
We've driven right through it.
Central Florida, I guess,
Yeah.
maybe.
Apopka.
Okay, I'll believe you.
I like that name. Indra's here as well. Hi, Indra.
Weathercam. Oh. Is catching some sort of delivery, maybe.
What? Oh my God.
You better get ready.
I'm ready.
It is currently about 11 or 12 degrees. It's going to go up to about 22 today. It should be dry today. It's going to be a cool weekend for Labor Day. Oh no, it's the driving instructor.
Let's stay on this. This is a 3-point turn they're executing.
Oh dear. It is Labor Day weekend in North America. I'm not sure about how it works in the US, but in Canada, barely anything is open on Monday. So prepare yourself, especially if you want any beverages. And even, I'm not even sure if the grocery stores are open on Monday or reduced hours.
Little hesitation here on the reverse. Up to the curb, careful.
Now, these
Good.
poor kids are also doing all
It's
this
not always kids, Shannon.
while wearing a mask,
Yeah, it's rough.
which would also be harder.
So now this looks like maybe the first attempt at a 3-point turn.
Yeah.
And very slow. However, every part's been executed well so far. Let's wait till they get out of this. Okay, keep going. Crank it
going,
around. Crank it around. Crank it.
There we go.
That was good.
Replay roll call. Replay roll call. People who watched last week's show and commented after. And if your first time watching is in replay, make sure you let me know. Sandy, Diana, Gilbert, Fiorella, Solange, Jennifer, Tim, Barbara, Lisa, Melva, David, Ellen, Stephen, and Bob and Jean. Thanks, guys. I don't know why my button pressing's not working today. Not on
Pressing
it.
my buttons. That was a Regis joke. That was like a Regis Philbin joke.
Was
Hey, you're pressing my buttons.
Oh dear. And Dahlia's complaining that the garbage cans and stuff are in the way. They're maybe adding a little incentive for them to do their 3-point turn correctly. Although I saw Ed bringing in his recycling bins, so I think we did miss a truck.
I don't see how we could have unless it came incredibly early.
Stealthily.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Or just people just catching up watching. That's good. Mike says that was a pretty good Regis. I can do better,
Don't, please.
but I won't. Later,
Nope.
Mike.
Nope.
I'll do it later. Okay, let's do. Hey, Shannon, let's do Fridge Friday.
That's a great idea.
You know what happens in Fridge Friday, Shannon?
Yes, you put your computer
John
up.
said it was a terrible Regis attempt. Go to hell, John. I put my heart and soul into that Regis Philbin
I think
impersonation.
we've all... Did you?
No.
No. Yes, for Fridge Friday, you have to give me your computer so that we can show pictures. And Mike, stop encouraging him to do more Regis. And Jim, can you do Regis with a Scottish accent? Let's stop, everybody. I have to put up with them all day. If he gets a little too hyper doing this, it's a long wind down.
You're safe because I have to do a video podcast after this, so it's okay. Where I'm a guest.
Oh, so they get to suffer the consequences.
That's right. So
All
I'm going to do the whole thing as Regis.
Scottish Regis.
Scottish
Regis's
Regis.
great uncle.
McRegis.
Yeah.
McRegis McPhilbin. That's my new character.
You doing the Big Brother going up to see the HOH room music?
I think you should have it now. You got it?
I do.
Okay, wait a minute. Just give me a second here. Okay. What happens in Fridge Friday, Shannon, is every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern, like clockwork, you can set your watch by it, and you'll be probably late for a lot of things that week. But you can set your watch by it.
But this week you'll be pretty close to have been on time.
You'll only be like about 40 minutes late. Yeah. And I do a call out for you to post pictures and ask you to post a selfie of some sort. It doesn't have to actually be a selfie. You know what I mean?
What if I can't take a selfie?
You don't. That's okay.
Which is not just theoretical.
No, it's accurate. No, it's true. Yeah. It's fun. And I pose some sort of theme. I don't know. I make this stuff up. And then everyone rushes out to their cars, out to the dollar store to buy props. They call up family and friends. Oh my God, come on over. You need to help me with this Fridge Friday picture. And then people come over and then they act out some sort of scene depending on whatever theme I've come up with for that week. Mm-hmm. And the winner that we choose early on a Friday morning gets a week of adoration and adulation on the... Did you hear that honk?
I did.
Week of adoration and adulation on the TMST Big Country Kitchen fridge, which is behind Shannon currently.
I don't want to point to the picture yet. Come
no,
on.
Oh, sorry. And not only that, but they also get an amazing coffee prize pack from Club Coffee. I hooked them up with Solange from Club Coffee, not romantically. And then she finds out what kind of coffee they like, what kind of format they like, compostable pods, full beans, doesn't matter, whatever you want. She loads up her yellow kayak with her pug Stewie, meaning like loads it up, and then also her pug Stewie comes. She doesn't load it up with Stewie.
And he doesn't have to help load it because his legs are too short.
No, he's talent.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do that kind of stuff. He's just there for it. Like he's like arm candy. He's kayak candy is what they call him. Kayak candy. And then they meet the winner at the closest waterway and they deliver the coffee prize pack. Ask anyone who's won the Club Coffee prize pack and they will tell you, holy crap, it's a lot of coffee. I can't remember this person's name now. I just all that. Okay, I got it now. The theme this week was hugs selfies.
Aww.
Hugs selfies. Right? Mm-hmm. And the winner this week of Fridge Friday is Wendy Rowan Murdy.
I like the picture.
It was the first hug apparently in a very long time.
I can see that. Yeah.
That's pretty nice, right? And you would think like the person in the hat, you would think, oh, did they not want to be hugged? No, I think they're trying to exemplify an even bigger hug.
Right. Glorying in getting a hug.
A hug. And I'm hugging you with all this much love. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is nice.
So Wendy, email me business@brittlestar.com and I'll hook you up with Solange.
Oh, Wendy is watching.
Oh, congratulations. So Wendy, email me business@brittlestar.com. I'll hook you up with Solange, not romantically, so stop asking. She'll find out if you like dark roast, medium roast, light roast, flavored, wacky, whatever you want. And then what kind of format you like, compostable pods, ground coffee, whole beans. And then she will have that shipped right off to you. And she'll meet you at the closest waterway. So I don't know if you're not close to a waterway, get ready for a day trip. So congratulations. Let's take a look at some of the other pictures. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
It was a good theme because everyone would look very happy in all the pictures.
I know.
I liked it.
There was such
and the people who managed to get hugs from their grown or teenage kids and get it on camera, well done you.
I know. This picture was taken with the elbow while hugging. That's pretty good, right?
That's pretty good. I should learn to do that. And Chris says...
That's Dale and Sherry, by the way, that do the tartan stuff, Maritime
nice.
Tartan Company.
Chris says, for huggers, the struggle has been real and hard this pandemic.
It's true. First day, last first day.
Nice.
I don't think that's real. I mean, he's tried to get the lighting right on his face, but I don't think it's actually him.
His face butt? It's just his head.
Self-portrait from March 1995.
That's pretty good. The days when you take a picture, a selfie, and just have to hope that you got your face in it.
This is Nancy, one of the Dukowski girls, and she posted this picture with this young man from an act called Planet Booty. And she can't wait to go see them live again.
Nice.
Now, I want you to note something about this picture.
Okay.
One is you'll note that her right arm is at a comfortable, socially acceptable level.
Yeah.
Note the angle of her shoulders, which suggests the other arm is going down.
You can't say that about people.
So her other arm, so look at this. Look at this. Let's say my arm's in the same spot like this, okay? And then I turn around, and then I tip my shoulders. Where does this other hand go? Where's this other hand go? Right down to Planet Booty. Filth.
That was a long setup.
I hadn't seen her mom in a long time.
Nice.
Aw. That's John and the Fam.
Aw.
This relates to a Feel Good Friday story. Just remind me of that.
Holding little kids. That's pretty good Feel Good Friday.
Exactly. That's
a nice picture.
Isn't that? That's Abby Sheikta right there. A couple of dudes hanging out.
Nice. Aw. That cat's nice and calm. That's good.
Look how tall that dog is.
Yeah.
This relates to a story later as well. So that's
Yep.
the lost cat Penny. And there you go. So thank you so much for submitting your Fridge Friday pictures. Congratulations again to Wendy. And remember, Wendy, to email me business@brittlestar.com. Right, Shannon?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Camera ready now. I want to talk about a couple of things. Mm-hmm. You ready? Mm-hmm. See, Wendy said she's in Huntsville. Lots of water. Well, that'll make it easy. Because I believe that Solange is going to be kayaking in from Nova Scotia. So
I thought it was New Brunswick.
I think it's Cape Breton. Wait, where's that? Oh, God. Where's Cape Breton? I've forgotten all of a sudden. Let's find out before someone tells me. Cape Breton. Nova Scotia. Yeah.
All right.
There you go. So I wanted to talk about one thing. Mm-hmm. And that one thing is yesterday. Well, first let's back this up with a little backstory. Okay? Mm-hmm. There's no need to wipe your eye every time I say let's back this up with a little backstory. There's no need to take a breath and readjust yourself either. Just enjoy the story, Shannon. I
think I should go get the recycling bins in.
No. Actually, if you do, I'll cut to that view. I'll cut to that camera. So 2 nights, not last night, but the night before, mm-hmm. I didn't sleep very well. Mm-hmm. And I was up till about 3:30-ish. Mm-hmm. And I thought, it's okay. Because I remember doing an episode of Fast Health where I talked to a sleep psychologist, and she was like, the thing is, when you can't sleep, usually it's because you're thinking, oh my God, I can't sleep. I'm going to be so tired tomorrow. Mm-hmm. There's like even if it's subconscious, you're thinking, oh, I'm going to be wrecked tomorrow because I didn't sleep. And that actually keeps your brain active. Mm-hmm. So she said, you got to get past that. So don't worry about that. Luckily, I'm just a goon who makes videos on the internet. So I was like, it's okay.
You didn't have to get up and operate on anyone.
I can roll out of bed at 9:30 and I'll have caught up and I'll be back on track. Mm-hmm. At just about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'd barely gotten to sleep, the doorbell goes. Mm-hmm. I go downstairs, and it's the guys who have come to fix our fence. Mm-hmm. Replace a few posts, put some non-matching trellis up, lattice.
And to be fair, we did not know they were coming that day.
We had no doobies asking to kayak overseas, obviously. That's Solange talking about. So the fence guys are standing there at the door. I'm not expecting them. I open them up. I know it's the fence guys because they've come up on my phone on our camera bell. Mm-hmm. Camera bell thing? Is that what it's called? Camera bell?
No, I think it's just doorbell, but camera bell's better.
Camera bell's like a camera phone, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to call it our camera bell.
Okay.
So they come up on my camera bell. TM, me. And I see it's the fence guys, and I have to deal with it. So I go down there. I am in my pajamas, and by that I mean boxer shorts and a t-shirt. My right eye refuses to open. So I'm literally like, sorry, I wasn't expecting you guys today, but let me get some clothes and meet you out back. And it was Nathan was the one guy's name. He was the older of the two. He wasn't that old. He's still a young dude. Nathan and his young scribe Thomas, and his young ward Thomas, like Robin. His young ward Thomas, and Thomas, I think if he could have transported himself anywhere else except staring at me in my boxer shorts, he would have.
He's suddenly like, I don't get paid enough for
Given
this job.
he was like, I did not realize the visual danger I'd be in.
Yeah.
In doing fence construction.
Yeah.
So anyway, they fixed our fence, and even though the last is a different shape, I'm just saying that because Jeff's watching. But even though they got the posts up and stuff, we've got some support still there. But they did a pretty quick work.
Yep.
It was pretty fast.
Yep.
And it's great. And it's something that we've kind of just
Jeff
been...
is falling asleep. It's been a long story.
Not the Jeff from our neighbor, or another Jeff. So my point is this, is that we've been kind of putting this off for a long time, because who wants to pay money for a fence? Same thing with our roof. We put it off for ages because we're like, ugh, it's not leaking. Who cares? We don't have to look at it. We're in it. We're underneath it. And so we finally got it done. So I want to know what pandemic projects have happened for you. Stuff that you've been putting off that you thought, okay, we're going to do it now because what else is there to do? So tell me stuff that you've had done in the past year or so that you've been putting off until this past year or so.
Now, I will say that the reason we got the fence done wasn't because, it's pandemic, we have time to think about our fence being done. It was more just because it was going to maybe fall down.
It was the one on the back. Listen. Okay, listen, Shannon.
No. It's too long a story. People are right now typing their stuff.
While they're typing, they can listen to the story.
There's nothing else.
So Dale says, oh my God, you didn't know where Cape Breton was? No, I panicked thinking I didn't know where it was. Because I've been trained to doubt myself constantly. I have the post out there.
Kelsey cleaned out the spare room.
Okay. I was going to tell you all about my support system. But
I
that's
know
fine.
you were. It became a bit, I think she's saying because it became a bit of a catch-all. Feels good to have it done. Yeah, we need to, we keep, every time we start clearing out our guest room of the stuff that ends up in there, someone walks by and goes, well, there's lots of room in there. I should put this thing in there and get it out of the way.
We have to clean it out every Christmas because it becomes a wrapping room.
Annika said I started cleaning out my back garden, 3-foot high grass. Seriously. Linda, still waiting to get things done, such as getting a furnace inspected. That's not a fun thing, but that's
No,
probably
it's a very
pretty
important thing to do, though. Yeah.
Natalia, hubby finally patched a hole left from a towel rack in our powder room. Baby steps. That's a good example.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Michelle said plumber came yesterday to reseat toilet and need the electrician now.
That's a fancy toilet seat.
I know.
Yeah.
Bob will be jealous. Good thing he's not watching.
Furnace died last February, says Doris, so we had to get a new one in the coldest 2 weeks of the year. So now we have a propane furnace.
Oh.
That's good. That's exciting. Susan, that's right, because she's got to brag about something. Drove up in her convertible to her cottage, which she was building a cottage after she bought a lot last year. Big project, but it's going to be fabulous. I like that one. I like the idea of being able to just go like, you know what, we've been waiting for too long. Yeah, let's just do this.
Yep. Christine says our move back to Sudbury. Haha, we talked about doing it for a while, but with my husband's dad's health getting worse, we thought, well, let's just do it now. Now it's time to catch up with the unpacking. Good for you. I can see this would be the kind of time to decide that.
Christina said we shingled the front porch roof last summer and back room this year. My husband also built seating and a barbecue area in our side yard this year. That's pretty good.
Lisa, we finally covered up some ductwork and DIY'd some lovely brick veneer. I'm so proud of it. That's good.
And Scott's
That's
been
impressive.
going to the same trainer. I'm assuming he means like gym trainer, and he's just working on his physique, getting cut.
Marcy says edging and crushed rock that was only done in the front of the house now goes all the way around.
Nice.
Good for you.
Dave's scraping paint in the garage.
Oh,
Doobie
dear.
is changing the light bulb in the oven. Harder than you think sometimes, by the way.
Plus, you'd convince yourself, I don't need to do that. What
And
do I
then-
need to see in the oven for?
And then you're like,
you
oh,
go,
all right, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, if you use your phone to look in the oven and you drop your phone, it's not a good idea.
Lewis says a proper studio to assist with online medical congresses. Real life ones are, well, scarce. Huge investment. Great feeling. Means my wife got my old office space and will double her living room. That's cool.
Nice.
Kelsey working on weight loss. And Dahlia says, a friend challenged me to clean out my dining room, which is full of just stuff. And she showed me her picture. I showed her a picture of mine, and we challenged each other to improve in an hour. Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So they challenged each other to clean the rooms within an hour. I like that. And I asked for more time because I was on a roll by the end of the day, and I'd finished moving 2 boxes out. I had to shred paperwork.
Shredding was my thing I did at the beginning of the pandemic. I shredded a whole bunch of stuff. And I still have more to do. I also have recently started looking at getting rid of clothes, meaning not even just things like not even getting into the whole does that still fit, just going I'm not going to wear this again, like I don't want to wear this for whatever reason, so get rid of it. Why am I keeping it here?
A little scary beginning comment from Lewis, who said about the proper studio with online medical congresses. Said, I'm not a doctor, by the way. Wait a minute. I'm just the technician. Oh, okay. All right. Got it.
Jim finally cleaned up all the dog poop in the backyard. That's a good one. And
just say Das says we bought a plug-in oven small enough to fit in our normal oven that hasn't worked since 2014. What do you mean fit in your normal oven?
Interesting. So that you have counter space still freed up, I take it. The J Shig said just dropped off our kids' old shoes at Salvation Army. Need to declutter. Yeah,
there's a lot of decluttering. I think that's one thing we didn't do was declutter.
Well, that's kind of what the shredding was doing.
I guess so. Yeah, right? That's true. The beginning of the pandemic.
Piles and boxes of stuff down in the basement.
Susan, not to brag again in caps, but I also lost 35 pounds. That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive. Michelle is putting in a new kitchen floor. That's ambitious. That's good.
Pepper missed the question. Pepper, the question was, what pandemic project have you done? Something that you've been putting off for ages, but then this past year and a half, you're like, there's nothing else to do. Let's do that. Scott says, I have not seen the gym in a year. And Christine says, I have to get rid of clothes because she's losing 20 pounds, which is good. Amazing.
And Kelsey says, shredding is a godsend. It really is, because that's what kept me going, is it keeps you just keep chugging through and you end up with more and more empty space.
Michelle put in a new kitchen floor. We need to do that.
Yeah. But then it's got to all join up. That's going to be a bigger project.
Annika says, my brother said that I've lost weight. I think he needs glasses.
Maybe he wants to borrow money.
Maybe, exactly. Let's do Feel Good Friday.
That's a great
There's so
idea.
many little great ones there. Read through those comments if you get a chance. They're really good. We've got it all. Look at this.
Look at that.
Oh, that's the one last thing I was going to tell you about was Abba. Who's excited about Abba? Abba have a new album out. After 40 years, they're back together. Benny, Bjorn, Agnetha, Frida.
I might have been more excited about it if it weren't for that whole I'm glad I left the house when you started watching that whole spectacle. That looked unbearable.
And then they built a theater so they could do this magic hologram
that they haven't built yet.
Abba in it's building 1970. It's not just they broke ground, they've got the indoor part of it up already. Kelsey's excited, Marcy's excited, Glenda's excited.
See, now we're losing. So Steve had a Feel Good Friday.
Sorry. Feel Good Friday. I'll back it up. I'll back it up. Sorry. Right. Anyway, Abba, that's my Feel Good Friday. Is that Abba have a brand new album. First 2 tracks, solid Abba tracks. Solid. They don't sound like Abba trying to be cool. They're just like Abba tracks, which is great.
Kelsey's Feel Good Friday. This coming Monday is our bingo caller, Susie's birthday. We are back in person with masks for Lions Club bingo on Monday nights. I ordered 66 cupcakes for the players, but Susie is gluten-free, so I got her a gluten-free cake. She does so much for us, and it's the little things that make her feel special. Have a safe weekend from the beautiful 75-degree and cool central coast of California to all. I bet Brittle Star will tell me to go to hell with these temps.
We're pretty close
today. So
you got like another month before I start telling you to go to hell.
Yeah. And Nancy is here. Steve, so pleased that the Stratford Pride Community Center is accelerating at an amazing speed. I'm so glad I'm involved with this amazing project. So thankful for this city. StratfordPride.com. I've only seen little bits about this center popping up online, so I don't really know too much about it, but I have seen it. That's great. That's wonderful.
Angela's Feel Good Friday. I hurt my back this past week vacuuming. My neighbor found out, and she went out and got groceries and fresh flowers for me and asked if she could help with any other chores. Wasn't that nice?
That's nice.
That's really sweet. I'm going to move this down.
See, this is your problem. Now there's all this Abba stuff.
Well, people are pretty excited about Abba, Shannon.
I know. Kelsey's second Feel Good Friday is coming. Oh, no, we got that one. She put it in twice because she knew.
Oh, right. Okay.
that you were going to get derailed.
There you go. Tara's got one.
Tara sold our house, had to rent for 2 months before getting into our new house. Lots of decluttering. I can imagine. I hate the thought of moving.
Dave, so Good Friday. We're going to Toronto to babysit the grandkiddies so the parents can go out overnight to celebrate their birthdays, both in the same week. Isn't that nice?
Jennifer, Feel Good Friday, and this was submitted in the Fridge Friday call-out, so you can also go and read people's Feel Good Fridays there. Last weekend, we celebrated our family. We normally spend a lot of time together, and this was the first gathering in a year and a half. We had birthday cake, great food, lots of laughter, a few beverages, a ton of love. We are a blessed family. I am still smiling.
Dahlia's Feel Good Fridays. I made a date with a girlfriend for tonight and another date for tomorrow night, so I'm not alone on the weekends while I have kids, but they all have a life. They work, and they have fun without mom, which is good. Good for you.
Matt Blackstock, Feel Good Friday. I was Employee of the Month, and my work anniversary is this Sunday. 16 years. And my review is coming up too.
Tao Walker says one of our restaurants reopened after having been closed for a long time. That's good. That's exciting.
Good. Yeah, that's awesome.
Annika's Feel Good Friday. I voted by mail, applied at 2 a.m. Sunday, was approved by Monday afternoon, received my ballot on Wednesday, and returned it last evening. Easy peasy. Good for you.
That's really good.
That's really great.
Are we going to... So Chris had a thing she wanted us to share for Feel Good Friday. Were you going to pull up the picture? Oh, we saw the picture.
Yeah, we saw the picture.
Okay. So Chris is from Stratford. So if you're a Stratford person, hoping you could share this, we are humbled by our friends and community coming together to help us find our Penny, a little gray and white cat. Friends are taking turns walking the neighborhood where she was last seen, Railway Nelson, and we hope we can find her soon. We are heartbroken without her. So if you're around Stratford, keep an eye out. And if you see anything, you can let us know. Or track down Chris on Facebook.
Glenda says 2 days until the real Labor Day classic, Riders Bombers. Green is the color. Kelsey's Feel Good Friday number 2. Hubby has Monday off, so I get to take him to breakfast since I'm off. He loves our local breakfast diner, Joe's. Excellent. Lisa's Feel Good Friday. Happy for a long weekend, even though it will be filled with chores. Weather forecast is nice, so we can't complain. Christine's Feel Good Friday. Finally got my hair done. Cut maybe about 10 plus inches.
Wow.
And tried getting it blonde. Didn't work out, but it looks good. Feels good to look good. Good for you.
That's good. We'll catch up on a few of these.
Sure, yeah. David's Feel Good Friday. Getting ready to set up my classroom for Tuesday's startup. Feeling pumped to see the kids in class again. Excellent.
Elaine, my Feel Good Friday was a little boy named Jack. We have cared for our granddaughter since she was 3 months, and she is 6 now. She has a very low immune system and immature lungs. We are well over 65, and for fear of COVID, she had bronchitis 4 times and pneumonia 3 times before COVID hit. So we have homeschooled her for 2 years. Today, she is much older and stronger, and the park was pretty empty, so I brought her. She was so excited. She ran up to the 2 little girls and gave them her biggest smile. They looked at each other and laughed and said, "You're weird," yelling creepy. She was hurt. She thought if she was nice and liked them, they would like her. She is 6. Then little boy walked up to her and said, "I want to play with me." He later told her that people are mean. If people are mean or bad, just walk away. A big thank you to that little boy who showed her, even though there is bad out there, you can always count on good to save the day.
Which is true. Steven says, Feel Good Friday. Back to work at the college and mostly looking forward to the end of Brady Bunch teaching. Jim says, local museum asked me to talk about my teenage job as a movie projectionist, which made me realize how ancient I am. Not a fan of public speaking, but I just imagined the audience without masks. It went fine. Get it? And it's supposed to imagine them naked.
Yeah.
Instead. Yeah.
Kimberly, hugging my boy a little tighter. Yesterday I was out for a walk with my son and dog and was approached by several people from our local school asking if I'd spotted a young boy on my walk. He was missing. Put aside my itinerary for the day and joined the family, many other neighbors, and police searching the surrounding area. Drove around looking for a couple of hours. Thankfully was found just as they were preparing a search and rescue team to go out.
Nancy, one of the Dukowski girls, got to make a cake and took it to a recovering friend, which was nice. Good for you.
That's awesome.
Christina's Feel Good Friday. Gwenny starts school next Friday. We're pretty much all ready to go. I'll be disoriented without both kids for the first time ever.
Yeah.
It is weird.
Yeah.
It is super weird.
And Sandy, the picture that she'd sent in for Fridge Friday was her hugging Fluffington. Hubs was not home and kiddo refuses to hug me. Feel Good Friday. Got a text from the Hubs asking me to buy fly swatters for his classroom during my lunch break or after work. He spelled it sweaters, though. I texted him back and asked why the flies in his classroom needs sweaters. I thought it was hot and stuffy in there. Our schools do not have air conditioning. I did manage to score at least 2 fly swatters, a value 2-pack at Walgreens on the way home. Those flies are toast tomorrow. Sweaters or no.
See you, Scott. So there you go. Thanks so much for sharing your Feel Good Friday stories. And thanks so much for posting your Fridge Friday pictures. Congratulations again to Wendy. Wendy, email me, business@brittlestar.com. I'll hook you up with Solange. Not romantically. Stop asking. Have a great weekend. Have a great week ahead. Don't drink and drive. Be kind to each other. Get vaccinated if you haven't been vaccinated yet, so we can get out of this. And we don't have to do lockdowns and all that kind of stupid stuff again. And do all the stuff you're supposed to do. Wear a mask when you're supposed to. Social distance where you're supposed to. All that kind of thing. Did I say don't drink and drive yet? Don't drink don't drink and drive. Really don't drink and drive. And be kind to each other. Okay?
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. See ya. And now we're done. We've had some fun with friends old and new. Carry this smile throughout your day and share it with someone too. Remember the trick is don't be a dick in anything you do. Click like and share because we need those clicks. It's really the least you could do. You know, when I did the Fridge Friday thing, I realized that we don't have a picture of you and I really hugging, so we should probably take one now. Do you want to take a picture of us?
I saw one
now?
from our wedding pictures.
That was our wedding pictures a long time ago.
What, are you saying I'm old?
No.